Hello and welcome to Claros. I'm Scott Wilderman, Chief Human, and today I'd like to share with you what we at Claros think is the most fundamentally important aspect of the wealth management advisory relationship: understanding. Generally, most people agree that stronger relationships are built on simply understanding each other. Sadly, it's often just lip service, and personally, I think if we shifted our focus to connection, we'd all get along better and make better decisions together. When human beings communicate, they bond. They work well together, especially when it comes to making decisions together. Whether we are talking about relationships with coworkers or among family and friends, we all do a better job when we understand each other. At Claros, we decided to do more than give lip service to the idea that communication is everything and put ourselves to the test. And we did. Why? Because when we have occasional differences in our life relationships, it's too easy to just invoke the old cliche, people are people. We decided to dive a level deeper and ask one dumb question. Why? The results were pretty enlightening, and they were pretty simple. When we understand our style and use our financial DNA, we make better decisions. And when we make better decisions, life gets easier and better. At Claros, we think that financial advisors throughout history have been missing this very fundamental point. They have because they have always been technicians, focused on a single measure of an individual: risk. So the only question they ever asked was, what is your risk category? And they used your answer, or usually gave you a short list to choose from, to give them the answer they were looking for, so they could put you in a risk category, like ultra-conservative, conservative, balanced, aggressive, or highly aggressive. Once people were put in a risk category, their portfolio was built based on it. And over time, a simple metric proved that this wasn't good enough. People weren't happy. That age-old method wasn't a clear solution. So the technicians that have always dominated the space of financial management adapted their approach. They came up with a number system and gave assessments to their clients to give their client a risk score. And they missed their own point. You are no more a number than you were a category. You are a human being. It's that simple. So what we at Claros want to know is who you are and how you think about money. And we want you to know who we are and how we think about money, because that's going to be the easier and better way for us to make decisions together. So we need to understand each other's styles, and there are many. And we recognize that there is a good reason that nobody likes to be pigeonholed. We all have all the human traits. And through our studies, we have come to the conclusion that a few of those traits dominate our actions and decision-making. There are those of us who are dominantly influencers or engagers. Others of us work hardest to build community and relationships. Still others work hardest to help improve situations or adapt to challenge. And there are those who have styles all their own, and those who spend much of their time in reflection. In full disclosure, some people, like me, seek to know what will come next and constantly strategize, which is maybe why some of my favorite people are the ones who simply like to get something going and see what happens next. The purpose of understanding our styles is simple. The better we can communicate with you, the better job we can do for you. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll discover your style and check out mine. And if you want to learn about what the creators of Financial DNA have to say about each of the primary styles, you can find links to short videos about each of them on our website. Hope to hear from you soon.